Oh yeah, nah, these niggas gonna play. These niggas that I got right here, they playing shit. Oh right, right. Yeah, nah, it is. Nah, I respect that. I'm just saying, you find your window. Definitely gonna be here and available because this year, just how the game is, I just like how the gameplay is in general. So I know I'll be playing it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it won't be like some shit that I just throw on the back burner or whatever. Like, I know I just keep this shit going. Word. And and then I got mad niggas that got it. This shit like then everyone that usually would have it. That probably skipped out last year and the year before, whatever. But had it Madden 16, whatever like that. They all got it this year. So, and I'm persuading everybody to join up in the league. So, it just make that shit man dope. All right, I'm ready. I bet. Nah, I definitely want to go down there. Yeah, I ain't heard nothing about nothing after that. Like, he fell on the bike or something. Yeah. Word. Yeah. Yeah. Word. Trying to play you and shit. Like, word. I I saw the bike he rented because he posted that video of it. That's what I said when I said this shit. Nah, I didn't. That's why I said I ain't seen nothing else after that. I ain't hear about nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Like what happened? Like I'm like, yo, dude just went MIA and shit. Popped up on Facebook. Right, right. Word. Yeah. Yeah. Like, damn, what she? You trying to fall, nigga? Like trying to test the jacket, nigga? Like, come on with a bubble jacket and shit. Like, He try to hype himself up. Eh. He try to hype himself up, yo. Yo, he doubting himself. He want to make sure he put his feet down. Nigga like, ah, hit the ground. Yeah, pant leg raising and shit. Yo. 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 I wish I would have saw that. Word. Like he got some hot waters and shit. Yo. Oh. talked all that shit. Word. Yo, you funny. That's yo, yo. Uh, Word, yo. Word. Oh. He's like, fuck that shit, nigga. He ain't trying to fall off that shit. Fucking. Plus, I don't know. I mean, how's his eyesight? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, because if y'all riding in the dark and you flying on a bike, yo, I know how that shit is just whipping in the car going fast as hell, like in a sports car and shit at night. That shit, seeing them lines sometimes, yo, that shit be hard as hell. You know what I mean? And it gives you a caution in your mind just to just be like, yo, let me just slow down real quick, because if a dip in the road come through, and you know what I'm saying, it threw me off the wrong way. So, I'm just giving, I don't know how he probably would have felt going that fast. Cause nigga going that fast, that shit fast as fuck. Straight up. I like going fast. I like speed. If I was on that motherfucker, I would have been up there with you like, yo, what up? What up? You know what I'm saying? But that nigga, I don't know. It's cause he didn't do it for a while. You know what I'm saying? And then when you got back into it, you trying to just like you been doing it for dumb long. Like hell nah, nigga, crazy as hell. That rule gonna be like, no nigga, right? Like, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. Would have hit him with that. Like, he wasn't ready. Cause yeah, word, word. This shit cut out. This. He said, I knew I was. Word. Nah, that's what it is though, yo. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you gotta do. When a nigga wanna come in and test your gangster, man, you know, measure up. Like, yo, what's good? Show you what it is, man. You know? I don't gotta come all crazy. I'm just gonna show you what I do. Like, if you can't keep up, then we, you know what I'm saying? We know what it is. That's funny. That's a funny ass story, though.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10.
Because the perspective that you have from my end, when we first got that video, is that y'all niggas at the dealership. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all just running this shit.
He'll get this only up to about the 35.
Yeah, I just got this shit. You know what I mean?
With a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Another scouting report on him is that he
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm looking at it. Not knowing it was a whole back line before he even did that shit. Like,
and make a play.
That's funny.
But on that
a whole
one,
prequel to that
he
shit.
looked like one of those guys.
That's like you make a movie just for that point, and then you're able to make the prequel movie right before this shit. Everything that happened before this shit. That's funny.
Now Carr.
Yeah, it happened to anybody.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. A man who spent 8 years as a Ram, Chris Long. In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
That's how he come though when he trash talk. He be coming crazy. Yo,
to throw, it's Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Bannon in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Back deep is
yeah, how to scramble out. In and out of that shit.
This is taken at the 23. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Eagles trotting back out there. You had their game last week against Carolina. What a disappointing loss for Philly to drop them to 3 and 4. What happened? They were up 17 points.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? And the problem for them, besides blowing the lead, which we'll get to in a second, they didn't score enough when they had the opportunity. They got 17 points.
It's funny because you know you don't have to say nothing. Like,
which would have really put them out there, but instead,
go down, it's going to go down.
And open it,
and going down. Oh.
The Eagles are now only the 4th team in the Super Bowl era to lose a game. They led 17-0 or better in the 4th quarter at home.
About that damn bike ride.
And what a tough one for them. Now, Carson Wentz had a great game throwing the ball.
I think I even said something about it,
yards,
too.
2 touchdowns. But ended up having a fumble on the last play of the game, and that ended it, and Carolina won the ball game.
And the Super Bowl champs under 500.
Because then the thing that it transitioned to, it just went right into Lonnie going on the vacation. She came like he didn't say anything about nothing about coming back. He just left him alone.
For the stop. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outside of the
I'm about to play that shit in a little bit. That shit about to be crazy. Everybody got that shit, yo. Some Western shit, but it's kind of like GTA. But
now Wentz on 3rd down.
Oh!
And this is going to be incomplete.
But we can interact.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one,
it's like some Western shit. It's kind of like GTA and shit, open world Western shit. Going around, fucking.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone
shootout,
for a
starting up your
touchback.
cruise
The
or whatever
Raiders
like that.
Offense now, they trot back out, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Robbing
something
shit,
to
doing
build
heists.
off of. That's what they're looking for here. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20.
I had the first Red Dead Redemption. That shit was pretty dope. saw how they were making this one, how they made this one.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I was like, yeah, I'm getting that shit.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping,
so
this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
I got like 40-something minutes on that shit.
Carr gives to Lynch on the draw. They find some open field here. Called an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Get set, get set. 6-18.
That's crazy.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds Cook.
Yeah.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raiders first down. Carr hooking up with Cook.
Here we go.
On first down, Carr. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Y'all running out here now.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On 2nd down, Lynch. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
I hate that shit. The blocking on this shit now. I mean, I can't say that because some teams, them niggas be alright. Some teams, them niggas be garbage.
From the gun, it's Carr. Finds
that.
Roberts left side. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Throwing on first down is Carr. Over the middle, it's LaFell. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Okay.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Oh, you caught it?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
He do it like right over his shoulder. He like reach back. Right. Snug it in. I'm gonna change that up real quick.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throwing for his running back. He's got it complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Yeah, see, Just heard that nigga. Funny as that.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss.
Something right out that playbook.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Over the middle, it's Jared Carr. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Okay. That's a good-ass play, though. Shredded the hell out of my defense.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
All right, let me get out of this damn formation. That shit is not. I ain't helping. But I think this may help me out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Why the hell you run back like that?
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to flip it out here to his running back. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
They're running.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
All motherfucking blood.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Play like this.
He'll get it up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I knew you was going to do that.
I see a play like
every time I'm playing the move out quarterback now, I'm playing no niggas.
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Pop the shit out of
that first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the play out
that's
there,
like one of them shits that you didn't even know the nigga was dead. When you get startled just from the appearance of the nigga, and then you still get hit. Like, that nigga jumped first and got hit.
They'll run the Sproles. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Yeah, I got some. They really feel as though you don't have nothing.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Got some.
Now win.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Shit.
Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist.
Yeah.
In for 6.
Yo, you got that. I should have lobbed it. I wonder if I would have had it. I would have lobbed that
pass
shit.
rushers like this team does, read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Secured it, but
that's fielded in the end zone.
It's only one score.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
So what you drinking on, nigga?
They'll begin the drive with Sproles. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Marcus Gilchrist there to bring him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Sunday.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
Oh,
a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
81.
And they'll go on the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right. Let's see.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
wonder. Oh. I wonder if
the Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Huh.
To throw is Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist.
Damn, I tried to launch it down a little bit more. I couldn't get that pocket though. That shit was like a basket catch. That shit would have been hard to throw it over there like that. Nah, I couldn't find that angle. What it was like, that angle was crazy. I mean, if I would have scrambled out the pocket a little bit, I ain't do no maneuvering. I just kind of lined up a little and threw it. Oh. And that defense, double cover defense, that shit is fucking crazy.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
I know what I am about to do. Goddamn ball back.
And he'll use yardage on this one back to the 13.
Oh, shit.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
You know what I mean? Let to hang out for a little bit, man. Y'all just got here, you know. Go ahead and do a little touring. Downtown area real nice, you know. The cold weather just getting around, you know. People be having bonfires around here, you know. But it's cool out for a little bit. Yo, they playing me on my kick, man. Yo, I hit X.
The second half is now underway.
They played me. I hit X all the way at the top. That shit comes back all the way down.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects. Tendency breakers,
we gotta go play
counters, as I also like to call them.
Coach.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the
regular tackle on that. I wasn't even fucking around. Hold up.
The adjustment to the
adjustment. Get him to the ground. That's all we asking for. Don't worry, y'all need to get paid right. You know what I'm saying? Get him to the ground. We need to turn around like right now. Oh, you gonna try to run it?
They'll keep pounding here with Lodge. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
I tried to kill that boy, y'all. Yo. You saw the one nigga just buck at him. Like, straight missed his ass. You would have hit him, yo. Oh, my God.
Express. Cover 0.
You can't let you disrespect us in front of our fans like that.
Carr gives to Rashad.
Oh!
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Fast as hell, like. I'm just thinking, like, it's about to be New Year's, like, in no time, bro. Like, after Halloween, Thanksgiving gonna be here in, like, it's gonna feel like 2 weeks and shit. It's 3 weeks, but it's gonna feel like 2 weeks.
Again, it's Rashard.
Oh,
what? To run.
Yeah, I trying to get
he's got this down almost
I didn't
to
even care about the wrap up.
I
was just trying to hit his ass.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Fine, real quick.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Good. Shit. And they took that shit off their list. Marijuana.
On the toss. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Who would have thought this shit?
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Like
yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Not drugs, but you know what I mean? As you got more older, you become obviously more so understanding of it. But it's just crazy now that the shit is about to be just legal. Like, it's like motherfuckers gonna be just going out buying blood and shit.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Never used to
just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
But it's going to be new things coming out, like bars and shit. I mean, niggas going to be going to a bar.
On 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Fucking smoking this shit.
Carr gives to Marshall. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Different edible spots and shit. That means the bakery's going to be changing up. That, you probably would like that. You probably just don't like the smoking effect. You ate an edible, you probably be chilling like a motherfucker.
Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Chocolate chip cookie, chilling. They don't give you that same dumb
The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays.
It's 7-minute quarter.
Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down the defense.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Not here in the field like a bank 7. I mean, oh shit.
The first carry for Josh Adams. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Yo, if I would have had that last
lead with a stop defensively.
I mean, he's slow as fuck.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want?
Hold on real quick. My fault. This nigga fucking send this nigga invite real quick. Boom, boom. Damn, this shit taking dumb long. 43 out of. You played that shit? You playing that shit? That shit dope. He said he in the story mode right now. That might have been the fourth quarter. No, chill the fuck out. Wait, today's Halloween? Alright, I ain't trying to hear nothing. I don't have it. I ain't played yet, so I ain't trying to hear nothing. Nah, because I'm playing Madden. You can play, I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, don't tell me shit. Like, obviously, why would you tell me something? I mean, if I just got the shit and I'm not playing it. Yo, Ra, come on, bro. Oh yeah, he talking on his job shit. Duh. This nigga walked all the way across the house. Oh man. Yeah, I heard the graphics is dope as fuck in that shit. Nah, I figured that. So I was like, oh shit. You ready? I gotta. This shit.
Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
What? Yeah.
Come on now, Oz. Come on now. Let's go. Go, go.
Hey,
boys, you got four down.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Right back to him on first down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
And Jeffrey's got it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
Move for that corner pocket.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line.
Run. Shorty. Black. Great.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The playbook, that's crazy. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's right here. Let's get it.
On second down now.
Oh.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 24 yards.
Yeah, that play was ill.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Hey, other side, solid.
They'll try the left side. Adams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
All right.
Call it a loss of 2 on
come
the
out there
play.
like that.
And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Here like this.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Play action to Sproles. Wentz. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
I ain't gonna front. I know how that shit could kill a little momentum too, though. Step away from that. Appreciate it.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
On the right. That really fucking kicked up the momentum. I ain't gonna front. That first down kick is what started the momentum from the beginning. Word up. Trying to get out that kicker now, yo. Gonna act like a typical Raider now, dog. You ain't come in and start bashing niggas.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Start cracking on the kicker, like, hold up, man.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bathema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow delivery.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And this one will be brought back to the 22. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And it cuts free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true, that's actually right.
That happens more often than you might think. Play action. Now Wentz. That throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete.
Yo.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Oh!
And Elliott puts this one through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats.
He said, I don't know how they do it. I really
don't. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Roberts. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Oh, he ain't running.
Out a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Man, he just pushed him out of the way of my hit stick.
Go to the 28-yard line.
I was going to hit you with the other
catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To throw his car.
Use a pick.
Intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of
it. Let me see. Because that... Yo, they won't let me do the instant replay. That's crazy.
Football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
It looked like it hit the one middle linebacker. I mean, the linebacker. I ain't gonna front on that one replay from the side, but it's hard to tell from that quick ass replay.
On 1st and 10.
But I just saw that shit bounce up. Yeah, when it went straight over, it looked, I don't know what the fuck it hit. It just bounced. And what happened so quick, I couldn't tell.
Down to about the 33. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. And not much running room. Down to the 32. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. And the Raiders have got him. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus defensive lineman.
But I got the
it's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
We got the one with... and it's fucking... but it's 4th and 15.
So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This for the lead in the final stages. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Philly.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages.
So they don't think we got it.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10.
I had that fucking field goal. That shit's crazy. Wow.
On the handoff, Lynch. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
They better play with them Bears for now.
To throw his car. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
I just wanted to grab the nigga.
That'll go as a loss.
I ain't even hit box. I just ran up
and grabbed him. They're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Cornerback off that nigga.
Now Carr. Forced out to his left. And he's got room.
Oh, wow. You got that.
Big yardage down the scramble that gets him a first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
You got that. I ain't think you was going to roll all the way out like that. Got that off. I gave you too much time over there. I should have just came in when I was going to. Because I was going to just go right at you. And I was like, let me see what he's doing. Because you know what, I'm picking that shit off. You saw he tripped my nigga.
Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Don't mess up. There's still overtime left for Madden. As they shall be revealed.
Here we go.
Oh, you running? Making sure it ain't. Making sure it doesn't happen. That shit.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The 14.
Just a yard on the pickup doing that back step. I know you got scared because you thought I was about to run right through that shit. Your damn linebacker slid over and fucking blocked the fuck out my nigga, y'all. Yo, I thought I was about to hit stick the hell out of you, yo. Like, that nigga just stepped up out of nowhere. Boop. Like, oh. Alright.
OP.
Can you get in the end zone? It really doesn't matter. You can field goal, but I could block that shit. Hey, man. We arrogant, man. Shit. I ain't calling timeout. I don't give a fuck.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Oh, yeah, this nigga gonna call it. Oh, nigga, the fucking like,
Hell no, I need some, at least a chance, a glimmer of hope. Like, fuck that. For real. Like, yo, I need this shit.
694.
Yo, that's crazy. 1.6 billion?
Now
Billion?
run it on the toss.
Oh.
And he's going to fight his way
Word,
forward.
yo, that.
Game.
I hate
Give
when I
him
do that
4
shit.
on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk
Oh,
reward.
boy, I was
Because
about
on
to
defense,
say,
you
I
got to
wasn't
crowd
gonna
the
say
line of
nothing.
scrimmage. You got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone.
Oh, yeah,
and
we
try
in
to
overtime
force
now.
the field goal attempt here. You
yeah.
can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage,
Don't-
if they do pop one,
don't
it's gonna
shake
go
it.
a long
Yeah, I was
way.
going to say, could take it
Look
to the
kinda
house,
windy.
but the magnitude of this possible
A
upcoming
little
field
bit
goal,
windy out
every
there.
yard
I see
counts.
signs blowing out there.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot.
Got
and the
that.
Raiders
Gang,
escape
gang.
with a victory. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no
It's all
matter where you're
good.
playing.
Back out
Take
there,
it
over.
and you
It's
run
all
with
good.
it. And you know you prime the pump
I mean,
all
I had a
week in
shorty
your
out there to
own
holler at
facility.
anyway.
No one thinks
So we
can do
slide out
this.
there real
Only
quick,
people who
you know what I
believe
mean?
are right here in this room, and then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Yo. All right, good game. You got that.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our
Word
crew,
up.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Passing
on
yards.
EA
Look at this
Sports.
shit. Rushing yards,
With that,
29.
we say
Passing
so
yards,
long
85. Like,
from Philly.
that's crazy. Niggas just stopping shit left and right. What's like, damn. No. Word, man, I could have sworn I was about to. Oh, I knew once once we got to the second quarter and it really wasn't nothing, and like just, you can really tell the complexion of the game. I knew it was gonna be like that game when it was only like 3-7, and that's pretty much what this was. Well, that one game I think I had 3 and 1. That shit is crazy. Word, that's what I'm saying. I had 85 passing yards. Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Word, but defense was definitely standing up. Few interceptions and shit. Let's see. Let's get it. Man.
Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty don't even know
Got
where
the
my
whole
waist
TV
at.
hit up.
All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh?
I said, son, he just got the whole TV
It's
hit
a
up.
never-ending run on
Boy,
this
he just
racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this song and dance, soulless buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance.
It's about to go down.
We
try to make this a short trip. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to be out there, out here in LA too long. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even like that. And you know what I mean? Situation's a bit different right now with Shorty. Like we used to be tight. I just left a few things over here. She was holding a few things. So gotta, you know what I mean? Grab me and skip out real quick. So I hate to have to get stuck out here.
Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, K-KiZz is in my mental. You need a PJ first class, not what you went to. You need the relay, chase money like insane. I'll give you the boat chain and plane.
Hold up.
Fame name, that's insane.
I don't really, you know what I mean, the place is alright, but we don't really see ourselves out here relocating in the West Coast, you feel me? Like, you know, ain't really too, ain't enough cold weather out here. Nah.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California.
Yeah, you talking, man?
The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Worry about the damn Rams. Why ain't worry about
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. Here's Harris to return it. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I told him, I warned him too. I was like, bro, you sure you want to go for that right now? And the nigga went for it. Mike stopped his ass. Like, it's bad.
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, he was struggling. Like, he was struggling from the rip.
Carr gonna throw. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
That's first down. Oh, give me that.
His throw incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr buying time to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That ain't happening. I'm about to shut this down right now.
694.
Here's Carr to throw. Woo. And he finds Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Let's see how we got to do it now, though.
Go, Chief.
See what we're going wrong.
734. 24.
They go play action here on first down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. Throwing now is Carr, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. On the give, this is Lynch. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll start out on the grind with Sproles. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to pump the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
I was about to be out, yo. Like,
Shorty.
not at all.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Ran out, yeah. My niggas got tired anyway from all that movement. I didn't want to risk getting a fumble or some shit.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Wentz being chased out left. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That would have been stupid.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on
like
3rd and 9. Throwing is Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's our first time doing that play in like,
there of 20
probably
yards.
like 5 years.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more
I remember that one
tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot.
It wasn't working for me.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
And always use the same
it's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Took pass balance out. I take some of this shit, put it in the balance and shit.
Now a handoff looking right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. And they'll go on the ground. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They're going to run. It's Sproles. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
Oh, you're so lucky on that.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We're good, we're good. Run. Lion.
Wentz now on first down.
Oh.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Got that.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Trey 15.
Now Wentz on third down.
Oh, let's go!
One-handed. He pulled it in. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. They'll try and run it now with Sproles. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Darren Sproles taking it in. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
Oh!
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Elliott now to kick this one away.
One control.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So out come the Raiders. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Got something for that.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Running.
Throwing on first down.
Shit.
And this is Cook with the grab. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Cook's about to get cooked.
To throw, it's Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Yo. All right, that shit ain't happening.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Trying to run it with 10 seconds. This thing short of 3.
Now Carr again. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Chief. White Monday.
Again, it's Carr. He finds Roberts, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 39. Carlson able to put this one through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Carlson now to kick this one away.
That's y'all fighting at the crib.
This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh,
and
shit.
This is going to be incomplete. Rashawn Melvin that time able to make the play.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now they try the right side here.
Shit.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. P.J. Hall there to make the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, These pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Wentz to throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact.
All right. I gotta finish my download too. That's probably my last one, so I can finish letting this game download. I want to check that game out.
And another incomplete pass.
I mean, I'm gonna be in the chat, but I want to. It won't download while I'm playing. Oh shit!
Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the lead will increase to...
I don't think it's downloading. Nah, it's still in the same spot. It's almost done now. Got 35 minutes. It's going. That shit going dumb slow though. That's the wrong one.
Ty, I meant just Bo. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just want to run for like 20 minutes. That should be done. Well, not even 10 minutes.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They try to fire up the running game with Martin. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Carr. It's caught by Roberts. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The man whose father is a Raider Hall of Famer, Chris Long, in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Now Carr. Finds Roberts left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
On 1st down, Carr got his man complete over the middle. That's Bryant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Carr now on first down. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff looking right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
In on the stoppage to Tahir Whitehead.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within 1 score.
Yeah, now it looked to be good the whole way. And that is a big break here in the 4th quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Go, Chief.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Here's Carr. It's caught. Nelson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Nelson's first catch. Good for a 1st down.
They'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Deuce right, Chief.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Throwing his car on third down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. He's back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Brandon Graham in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
That replay looked brutal.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late fourth quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A very important extra point there.
I tried to jump the route and everything,
yo. By a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
That shit didn't even let me engage because I wasn't on the route before.
Carlson now to kick this one away.
If it was to the other nigga though, oh my God, that was over.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
I watched this play working the other day.
Back to throw.
Worked the other day. We're going to try this out here.
Throw deep downfield. And, pressure there as it's intercepted.
Where's my pass interference?
Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
This is over.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, snap. Got that.
They'll try and wind some clock down with Martin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Just want to see how this game is.
Charles,
I'm waiting
the old saying, the old cliche,
damn a whole year for this shit to come out.
Certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule.
It was supposed to drop last year. It was supposed to drop last year this time, and then they pushed it all the way back.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images.
Well, actually, it was supposed to drop September of last year. They pushed that shit all the way back. Pushed it back to Christmas, then they pushed it back to April, then they pushed it back to June. Now it finally fucking came out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.
Word. Let this shit download real quick. See, I'm playing the game with my phone. Get a slice of pizza real quick. That shit downstairs. You trying to play Mike? Or you getting off? You'll probably play you real quick. Alright, dog. Be safe, bro.